Welcome to Draw with Sean. I'm so excited you're joining me today. We're going to be drawing a magic pencil. Are you ready to begin? Let's get started. All you'll need today is a magic marker. I'm using a black one, and coloring utensils. Grab your sheet of paper, and we're going to start with 2 lines. And this is going to be the actual pencil itself. And so we're going to draw 2 lines as straight as we can. If it's not perfectly straight, that's just fine. And then we're going to draw another line over here, straight down as well. Do you know what it's called when 2 lines are going in the same direction? There's a word, it's called parallel. Can you say that word? It's kind of a tricky one. Parallel. So these lines are parallel. Very good. If you can use that word with your grown-ups, you'll impress them, I promise. Next, we're going to make a point, and this is going to be the pencil tip. So we're going to start at this line, and we're going to stop right in the middle. And then guess what we're going to do here? Just like that. Hey, guess what shape this would be? If we put a line here, what shape would this be? That would be an upside down triangle. Very good. That would be an upside down triangle. But instead of doing a straight line, we're going to do a little zigzag, because when you sharpen your pencil, if you look at it, there's zigzags. See? And these zigzags are because the pencil has many flat sides. And what does this pencil have that we need to draw? Our pencil needs to be able to write, doesn't it? So we need to add some graphite. Inside of your pencil, it's called graphite, and that's the part that actually does the writing. Next, we need to draw a little bit of I would call this a low rainbow. Meaning it doesn't go super high, just like that. And on top of a pencil is what? What do you use to remove something? And then an eraser. Very good. So we're going to use this. We're going to go just continue straight up. And our eraser is going to be soft on top. It's not going to be hard lines. And it's soft because we're reusing the eraser. Wow. Hey, you just drew a pencil. That's pretty good. Very nice. But we have a magic pencil. So we need eyes, a mouth, maybe even a nose. So the next step we're going to do is we're going to draw one line here, just like this one. Okay, that's the metal part on your pencil. And I'm just going to draw a couple lines. Normally there's lines on this part. And let's draw some eyes. I'm going to draw some ovals. There's one eye. And take your time with this. This should be fun and creative. And then I'm going to draw another circle inside of here. Good. And I'm just going to color my eye in like this. Good. And let's draw some, what are these on my face? These help us show our expression and our feelings. These are called eyebrows. So let's give our pencil some eyebrows. And you know, when we draw our eyebrows, it can really help tell our drawing how it's feeling. And right now, it looks like our pencil is happy and excited. Probably because our pencil knows you're going to be drawing with it soon. And then I'm going to draw a mouth. How should we make this mouth? I think I want our mouth open. We're going to make our pencil do a nice big smile. And you can make your pencil Make any expression you want. It could be a happy pencil, angry pencil, confused pencil, a sad pencil. And this is the pencil's tongue. And let's draw a row of front teeth. Look at that. Wow. We just drew our own magic pencil. How cool. And the last little part I'm going to do here is I'm just going to draw my lines up just a little bit. Great. And then let me draw them on. These are the flat sides of the pencil that I'm drawing. So I'm just drawing the lines here. And I'm going to draw a little smile line here, maybe a little lip underneath. Love it. And then this part of my pencil, that's going to be a highlight, and I'll color this in. Now let's color our pencil. And if you want to stop and take a break, this is a great time to stop and take a break. Or if you'd like to continue with me, we can go ahead and get our coloring supplies and color our pencil together. And this will be the fun finish to our pencil. So I'm going to use yellow for my pencil because my pencil is going to be yellow, but maybe yours is a colored pencil. So you could use any color you'd like. So I'm going to start with yellow. And we're going to take our time. And we're going to do our best to stay inside of the lines. Is it okay if you go outside of the lines? Of course it is. Of course it's okay that you go outside your lines. But what's important is that I want you to try to do your best to stay within the lines and to take your time so we can reach your full potential. It's not a race, and this is not a competition. This is our own fun, creative practice. Does our colored pencil have a name? We should give our colored pencil a name. I think my colored pencil's name will be Pete. Pete the pencil. This is Pete the pencil. You know, when people write books, they're called fictional books, which are make-believe books. That's exactly what they're doing. They're using their imagination and probably some of their life experiences, and they come up with a book and they use their imagination to write the book. And guess what? You can do the same thing. I want you to enjoy sometimes just sitting quietly and doing your coloring or your drawing or creating. Could be with your Legos or building blocks or one of your other toys. It's nice to have quiet time and to just think about what you're doing and enjoy it. Okay, there's the yellow. And now we're going to draw, I'm going to color in this part, and this part's going to be silver. And if you need to move your drawing around, you should absolutely turn around your drawing. I have my drawing taped to the table so that you can see everything that I'm doing, but you can move your drawing around. You can turn it to make it easier to color lines in. Sometimes it's easier to move your drawing in a different direction to color it in or to draw it. I'm going to color this lightly, and then I'm going to go over it dark with this colored pencil again. You know, you can draw on your iPad, but I find it much more relaxing to use real colored pencils and real markers. It's okay if you draw on your iPad, and I think that's wonderful. But I also think it's important that you practice using real pencils and real markers so you know how to use them. And that would actually make you better using your iPad as well. Boy, I wish I could see what you're drawing right now. I bet it's so cool. I would love for you to share your drawings with me, and maybe we can share your drawing on at the end of one of my videos. Okay, and now we're going to draw the wood part here. And I'm going to use a skin tone. So this would be the same color I would actually draw someone's skin or color someone's skin. How do you like how your drawing's coming out so far? Do you like how it looks? If you're not happy with your drawing, you can always start over. You can try again. Okay, and now I'm going to use black for his mouth, and then I'll probably use a red for his tongue. What do you like to write with when you're at school? Do you like to use a pencil, or do you like to use a pen or a marker or crayons? What's your favorite coloring utensil? I would love to hear what you like to color with. Do you know why? Because if a lot of you are telling me you like to color with crayons or markers, then guess what? I'm going to bring on some crayons and markers and we'll color with those instead. It's fun to try different utensils. Okay. And I'm even going to draw a little rosy cheeks. And you want to know if you would like to make yours, maybe you'd like to have a girl pencil. You could draw some eyelashes here. You could do makeup. You could do whatever you want. You can make this pencil whoever you want this pencil to be. And the last part here, we're going to color the eraser. Well, this really looks like a pencil, doesn't it? Could you imagine if your pencil could really talk? What do you think your pencil would say to you? Mine would say, "Draw with me." Draw with me. I bet this pencil is the most happy when somebody's writing and drawing with it. And you can see I'm making kind of a line here. And this is just a little shadowing. And it really should line up with this line. That didn't work that way. I could have followed that line better, but here we are, kids. We'll kind of blend it in on the bottom there. And this is a good example of, you know, especially in a drawing like this where we're doing it live, meaning I'm not doing any do-overs. You make mistakes. It's okay. And since the cheeks are orange, I want to make them red. Excellent. White, I don't think will show up on this so well, but no. And there we have our magic pencil. You did such a wonderful job today. I want you to be very proud of yourself. I'm proud of you for doing your best and creating something magical and special. Make sure you put your name on your drawing. Take pride in what you do. Remember, kids, with your imagination, anything is possible. Keep creating, keep practicing. And remember, I believe in you because you are perfectly you. Thank you so much for drawing with me today. I'd love to see all of your amazing artwork. Parents, if you'd like to share your child's drawing, make requests, or send feedback, you can message me on Instagram or Facebook. Don't forget to like and subscribe for updates and new videos. I can't wait to see and share what you've created.